Hello and welcome everybody. This is Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Virulyn, and today we're going to be doing a general reading for my Pisces for October 2018. Now when I say general reading, guys, I mean we're going to cover love, relationships, soul story, career, what's going on for October 2018. Alright guys, so let's just jump right into it, okay? October 5th we have a retrograde. Yes, another retrograde. Venus is turning retrograde in Scorpio, so this is going to have a few bumps in your love, your finance, your creativity aspects of your life, okay, because that is what Venus rules, okay? All right, on October 8th, this is where it's going to get a little bit better. We have a new moon in Libra. New moon, new opportunities, okay, even for relationships too as well, business or romance for some of you guys who are single or perhaps looking for a new career. All right, on October 9th, we have Mercury is entering Scorpio. Okay, so this is going to be the area of the month, which is going to stay there until October 31st, guys. You're going to have perhaps a spike of drive towards taking classes, maybe more research, perhaps diving into your spiritual side, getting to know yourself more. This is also the time of the year where, you know, with Scorpio being about death, a new life, new chapter, and Mercury is the planet of communication. A lot of people have a spike in psychic skills, maybe talking with ancestors, past ones, spirit guides, maybe learning a little bit more about their past lives too as well. 'Tis the season too with Halloween being around the corner, right? I also shout out, I've grown all of these pumpkins myself. I hope you like them in my garden. I'm quite proud. Alright, so on the 24th, we have a full moon in Taurus. Okay, so that energy is going to give you a little bit more willpower and drive, and also perhaps bring news regarding work, maybe a work project, a promotions, something in that area. Okay, and on the 31st, we have Mercury is entering Sagittarius. Okay, so we'll cover that because in November, your November general reading, which I should have posted sooner than later because it'll be there until November 16th. Okay, so with that energy, you know, Sagittarius are like the truth seekers of the zodiac sign, and with the communication being in that area with Mercury, you know, you are going to definitely have we'll say you're going to speak your own mind, okay, and really seek out the you know, the importance of your relationships, and do they serve you? You're going to seek out the purpose behind that. Okay, business too related as well, not just romance. Okay, guys. All right, so that pretty much covers the energy shifts with the planets and the signs, what's going on for October 2018. I like to mention that because it really does play out in the cards, and this just doesn't affect you guys too, it affects everybody else too as well. For instance, Venus is the ruler of Taurus and Libra, so if you have a Taurus and Libra too in your life, that retrograde might hit them pretty hard. I also suggest taking journals and kind of writing how you feel during the retrogrades, the change in planets, eclipse, full moons. How does that affect you? And that way you could prepare for the future in a necessary way. Remember, your planet, your ruling planet Neptune, is still in your sign and will be there until 2026. So I feel like now is the time for my Pisces. You guys have really changed throughout the years. That change happened in 2012 there. So I feel like a lot of you are really coming into your own, feeling your own pride, perhaps really stepping back from certain relationships that were leeches to you. All right, so I have the 8 of Wands jump out. So there is something regarding your inspirations, your passions, your schooling, your love that need to be made sooner than later, very quickly, because this card represents quickness. So that decision that needs to be made, or that direction that you need to take your life, you need to do it now. Okay, you need to make that change soon, very soon. All right, and perhaps the retrograde in Venus is really going to, because the point of retrogrades, guys, are really to look back at your relationships and make sure that they serve you. You know, is it to the benefit of everybody? Do you need to make some changes? Wow, as soon as I say that, you have the Eight of Cups that come out. So a lot of you guys, you're in a relationship, or perhaps you still have those feelings towards exes that you really need to leave behind. You could see that he's leaving all these cups, which, you know, from a certain point of view, it might look like it's something, but they don't serve him anymore. So he's on to look for other things. Okay, you can also see the moon presence and the sun presence in this, so this could also be around the time of the new moon in Libra. All right, so that's beautiful to have. So there obviously is a quick decision that you need to make, and you need to just free yourself of what is no longer serving you. It could be a dead-end career, it could be a toxic ex, perhaps you are just still, you know, texting an ex or having those feelings or something, or you know, you might have being in a fight with your best friend and you need to let those hard feelings go. Okay, there is something. All right, and as I say that, you have the King of Cups pop up. Okay, so there obviously is something very serious with your emotions that you need to handle. Okay, this isn't a reading so much about your career as I see more about your love life. Perhaps your love life is even getting in the way of your career. So with the King of Cups, I need to see that you definitely need to take control of your own emotions and make sure that you are protecting them too as well. Okay, don't get lost in lust, thinking that it might be love. All right, guys. And I just want to say, maybe for some of you, your homework, I want you to look up your moon sign. Okay, a lot of you guys are focused on your sun sign, but you know what? That is just what your outer personality is. So you need to go ahead and look up your moon sign. And for some of you guys who have stuck around this long in the video, comment below on what it is. I'm very interested, because your moon sign, it'll make a lot of sense to you on how you treat your emotions, because your moon sign is definitely your inner reflection. Okay, so I just had the Two of Swords card pop up. So you are still holding back. You still have your guard up. Perhaps for some of you, leaving that crazy relationship, you need to have your guard up. But for me, a lot of you guys might be walking away from this relationship, this marriage that didn't work out, very hurt. And if you continue to have your guard up, you know, your two swords up and your blindfold on, you just don't even want to see what's in front of you, you just have your guard up. If you were to take that blindfold off and those swords down, you would realize that you're in a location that is actually peaceful. The waters are calm, the sky is beautiful, your foundation around you is level and great to walk on, but you are just too stuck up in those hurt emotions that you just have your guard up. So you need to let that go, my Pisces. Okay, you know, once you cross the King of Cups and are able to protect your emotions and learn how to not overreact and have them well balanced, okay, you need to make sure that those Two of Swords, that haunting feeling of a broken heart, isn't just lingering and just making sure that you don't step forward and keeping you from your passions. All right. All right, guys, so let's see here. I feel like one more card for my Pisces for October 2018. All right, I will be pulling from a different deck, just because 'tis the season of Halloween coming around the corner. All right, so there definitely, if you keep the Two of Swords lingering over you, you're going to miss an opportunity that is going to be given to you. You can see that he is focused on the coulda, shoulda, woulda, and there's something right there that needs to be presented to him, and he is just missing out because he's hung up on being blindfolded. Okay, so you need to let go of that and be able to look up from the coulda, shoulda, woulda and see that opportunity that right there, because some of you guys, you are missing out on a love connection. Okay, you know, if you keep yourself in and you eat that Ben & Jerry's and keep crying and watching TV, you know, you could have been out and you could have met somebody. You know, you're just keeping yourself in, you're keeping yourself sheltered. Alright, so I said I would pull one more, and I'm going to do it from a different deck. Right now I am pulling from, here's the box of the card, Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards. I love these cards. They have a very Victorian, Gothic, pinup style look to them. Give you that kind of, they might point you in the right direction or give you advice or what you need to balance out in your life. All right, here I'll show you even the back of the cards. Really nice. That's just the back of the cards there. Alright, so let's pull one card for my Pisces for October 2018. Is there any advice that they may need? Some guidance, being pointed in the right direction for my Pisces for 2018 October. Alright, we have one card that pops out and we have peace. So there is something that you need to make a peace with, that relationship that didn't work, perhaps make an amends within a relationship, your mother, your kids. Okay, there is just definitely something that needs to be, the olive branch needs to be extended, we'll say that. And you could see you have a lamb too, so maybe your spirit guide for the month of October 2018 is a lamb, my friends. Look up that. That's also your homework. I know I told you to look up your moon sign. Also look up the meaning of a lamb, okay? The spirit guide of a lamb. What does a lamb have to say to you? Okay, advice that it has for you for October 2018. What a beautiful reading. I'm feeling one more from my Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards. Just one more. All right, reflection. That just popped over right away. Reflection. Make sure that the way that you approach things really reflects who you are on the inside. Because my Pisces, you are the healers of the zodiac sign. You guys are the natural psychics, okay? Emotions usually run your intentions in life, okay? So just make sure that they really reflect who you are. Let's zoom in on this card. All right, look at that. So reflection is the extra advice that you have for October 2018. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Vera Lynn. You guys have a beautiful October.